Good afternoon, Taurus women. Welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do, ladies, is this reading is specifically for you, and I like to go on and just let you know who's coming towards you from now until the end of next month, okay? And so I've decided to go on and use my Lenormand's cards today as already shuffled and illustrated as we see here, in addition to using two other oracle cards that I feel that will give you a bit more pertinent advice into your situation, ladies. So, ladies, as usual, if this reading resonates, I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. If you've yet to subscribe, ladies, please take a few moments to do so now. Okay, let's go on and get started and look at the card here falling to the bottom of the deck here. You have that bear card there. And so, ladies, this card is certainly all about, strength and power, and it represents an earth sign, okay? It could be an Aries, Leo, I'm sorry, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, as well as it could even potentially represent a fire sign, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Okay, so this card shows to me that many of you certainly want to kind of establish or cement a more solid relationship, I'm feeling. But many of you might need to kind of assert yourself more in order to kind of get what you want, because I'm feeling here that with this card here, I'm kind of feeling a person that, appears to be quite overbearing. Perhaps you might be even contemplating a person that appears to be perhaps in a high power type position or an authoritative type position or even in top management like the government. I'm kind of feeling or sensing a very, strong man that you're interested in, one who might even be potentially a bodybuilder. I'm just feeling that he's overly protective and very controlling. And I'm kind of feeling that, I'm getting a sense too that he might even work in finance or a food or beverage type agency or even work in sales or finances. But I'm kind of feeling with this energy here is that you really want to establish or solidify a relationship that's more meaningful than perhaps what it has been for you in the past here that I'm kind of getting here. Okay, and then we just moving on to this card here. We have that child card, and that represents an air sign, ladies, Gemini, Libra, Indoor Aquarius, and I'm kind of picking up a very short person, a shorter type person, one who might appear to be very inexperienced or naive in some way, okay? Or the person just plain old looks young, or he might even works with kids of some sort. But I'm also getting here just connecting with this card here, that dog card. It shows that it certainly is, in fact, perhaps in terms of whom you'll be dealing with, during this time period, it certainly seems that it's someone from your past or like an ex or something. Someone that you felt that you could trust, okay? And this person could even potentially, for some of you, be a consultant, a therapist of some sort, or works as a security officer or a police, or work as a doctor, or as an advisor of some sort. But I'm just feeling that you feel that this person is your soulmate. I'm kind of getting here, you know. And then just moving on to the next card here, um, we have the mountain card there, and it certainly shows, that this card represents an earth type sign. Okay, we have once again Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, as well as fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. But it shows that this person as well has a very distant personality and is very cold. I'm also picking up I'm seeing two different people here. I'm seeing one that's older and one that's younger. So it may be you guys may be involved with more than one person, but this person appears to be very reclusive, hermited type, stubborn, and I'm seeing maybe he has a bald head or a balding head, I'm feeling, but I'm seeing also white and gray type hair for some of you. And this gentleman might even also be unemployed, or if not unemployed, he might be in a situation where he just feels that he's just getting nowhere, as it relates or when it comes to his job, okay? And then moving right along here, you have that garden card there, and it also represents an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, and or Gemini, as well as a fire sign. So, okay, you have those two distinct features there, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And it shows that this man appears to be very party oriented or very popular. I'm feeling very artistic. I'm getting that he's very handsome, and he might even work or does some type of advertising type work, or might even be an event type planner, or does PR work, but he's very street smart and very outgoing, and looks like he loves the outdoors here. So what I'm going to do now, ladies, for you is just to synthesize these cards here, just to give you a bit of a story of, because these cards are kind of representing or fall into your past and kind of revealing that things that you may have already experienced, or these things might, in fact, ladies, be in the process of things that you might be experiencing. So I'm kind of feeling that many of you either started a new relationship or perhaps rekindle with an old friend or lover with whom you kind of felt you needed to kind of take your time. And I'm feeling that the situation between the two of you, it looks like it became a big stagnant and resulted, I'm kind of feeling in a lot of coldness and obstacles. And it looks like it was caused with the ex or with someone that you had already dealt with. Because it seems like, the person kind of appeared to be a bit promiscuous when I'm just looking here in these cards here. And like a player that I'm kind of getting here, from the message here that these cards are getting. But, and I feel that this man really didn't want to kind of settle down. And I'm kind of feeling that if you haven't already, ladies, I'm feeling that many of you might meet a new man soon if you haven't already met, or you're going to meet this man. It looks like it's going to be like a social event or a gathering or a party, or could potentially be some type of reunion or retreat. But looking at these cards here, ladies, it's showing certainly that he's a player, because these are the cards here that are your future. So this snake immediately follows him. So it shows a sense of him being a player. So let's dive right on in and get into your future cards just to see what you can expect to occur, with this person this month. I'm kind of feeling. Okay, so you have the snake card here. That represents a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, and or Scorpio. Okay, and with this card, it certainly is all about problems, lies and danger and deceit. Like a sweet talker, an individual, since it's so close to this man here that seems to have ulterior motives and manipulative. This card is quite a slim type, agile type male, and he could even be a car salesman with this card because he's a smooth talker. But one thing that you have to understand with this card, ladies, is that usually, if we just go back to the biblical connotations of this card, how, Eve, in fact, was tempted by the snake, it usually suggests that it kind of represents another woman that's really in the picture here too. So don't trust this man and believe that he's single, because I'm not getting here that he is. And I'm kind of getting the sense that he could even potentially be very, verbally, abusive, too, that I'm kind of getting here. Okay. And, just looking at the next card here, we have that heart card, and that represents a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And it shows that, despite some of his, bad traits, he is kind of compassionate, but it seems like he's more after something for his own gain, his own, like one-upmanship that I'm kind of getting. Okay, and then along with this letter card here, this card is all about communication and also represents an air sign, Libra, Gemini, and or Aquarius. And it shows this gentleman being very articulate, very, social. And this person could also be, a works in the post office, or might even, be an office assistant. Or somehow I'm feeling that this person is kind of certified, or kind of maybe is a licensed type professional, if you will. Okay, so let's synthesize these cards just to see what the story here wants to share with you. Okay, so I kind of feel that, some difficulties or problems are definitely going to crop up with this new person, or it could even be with someone you're already involved with. That, or I'm feeling that it's more so someone that you've recently met, or because you have this social gathering type card there, and there is in fact another woman involved. So don't fool yourself. And I'm kind of feeling there will be a lot of dishonesty, cheating, and much jealousy. However, I feel that like I said, that you're gonna really. It looks like you're gonna be kind of head over heels for this person, and it kind of looks like that this person that you meet might not even live near you. I'm kind of feeling, it looks like I'm kind of getting that he's going to be at a distance. I'm kind of seeing more of a long distance type relationship or an internet type relationship, but I just don't feel that. I just don't feel that you can really trust this relationship, because just by looking at making a few other observations here, I'm just looking at your past here just to sum up here. It looks like that, a childhood friend or somebody with whom that you were involved with, that you cared with, kind of rejected you. And there was a lot of indifference. And a lot of it could have, some of you may have experienced a conflict with your ex, perhaps while you were on a retreat or even a vacation of some sort. That these past cards are kind of connecting. And what your future cards is kind of suggesting is that the man that you kind of want, or that maybe you just met, appears to be in a bit of a crisis. He's a liar, and I'm seeing that there's going to be so much cheating and deception between, that's going to be going on, that you're going to kind of be experiencing, with him. Okay. So let's move on to these final two cards that should give you a bit more part and advice in your situation, ladies. Okay, and let's start off by examining, the spread your wings card here, there, ladies. So that card is all about, really freedom and really, kind of making a decision. And it shows that really you are ready to kind of begin something new, but you might even feel a bit trapped or restricted, and maybe you've lost your focus in some sense, and this card is kind of, indicating to you that, you know, you might need to kind of start looking for alternatives, because you may have kind of outgrown, this relationship, or you're feeling the relationship to be too restricting, or it's really no longer serving the needs that you would like it to be serving. So this card is kind of asking you to kind of listen to yourself and kind of, really go after what you kind of really want, in the way of a relationship. In doing so, try to nurture yourself, a bit more when you're kind of seeing that card there, because that card is all about, abundance, and all about, creativity, and this card is asking you to really count your blessing and count the blessings, and thank God for the relationships and good experiences that you do, in fact, that you do have, and kind of nurture your soul a bit more than what you have been doing. So, Taurus ladies, once again, happy birthday. I certainly look forward to hearing your comments. And if you've yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now. If this reading resonates, go on and give it a big thumbs up. Okay, I look forward to hearing your comments. And ladies, if you need a more detailed reading, you can contact me at WAT61073 at gmail.com. Enjoy your day. Thanks a lot.